Beneath Egypt's coastline, the sunken remains of ancient Alexandria begin to emerge.
These ruins collapsed into the sea more than 2,000 years ago after earthquakes and rising waters.
Greek inscriptions confirm this district once belonged to Ptolemaic Alexandria. Statues of rulers and gods were swallowed whole when the city sank.
This royal cartouche links the ruins directly to Cleopatra's dynasty.
Entire temple complexes collapsed and now lie scattered across the seabed. Sacred symbols once guarding the city now rest forgotten underwater.
Daily life artifacts remain frozen where the city fell.
These were once the docks of one of the ancient world's greatest ports. What remains of Alexandria now exists as a silent underwater city. The condition of these ruins remains unchanged, preserved by centuries beneath the sea. This statue once stood upright in a ceremonial courtyard. Earthquakes shattered Alexandria's architecture and sent it sliding into the bay.
Even sacred guardians could not escape the city's collapse.
These walls once separated royal districts from the public harbor.
Ceremonial altars like this were central to ancient religious life.
Every fragment adds another piece to Alexandria's lost history. Ships once docked here, connecting Egypt to the ancient world. Royal symbols were torn from their statues as the city fell. The deeper we explore, the more Alexandria reveals its silent past.
The ruins stretch farther than first believed, covering a vast area of seabed.
Even fragmented statues reveal the scale of Alexandria's monuments. These columns once supported grand public halls. Religious imagery confirms the sacred nature of this district. This foundation once supported a major civic building. Ceremonial objects were abandoned as the sea advanced. Fragments like this link Egyptian tradition with Greek rule.
Streets and stairways now lead only deeper into sand.
This open space was once a central plaza. Alexandria's remains endure, untouched by time, but hidden from the world.
Beyond the known ruins, more of the ancient city continues to appear.
These bases once supported towering statues visible across the harbor. Stone roads once connected Alexandria's districts.
Written records still survive in fragments like this.
Egyptian gods remained central even under Greek rule. Architectural arches once framed ceremonial entrances.
Trade goods were left behind as the city disappeared.
Advanced engineering once controlled water and crowds here.
Multiple sphinxes guarded Alexandria's sacred zones.
Layer by layer, the ancient city reveals its true scale.
Deeper sections of Alexandria lie in near-total darkness.
These pedestals once marked the most important monuments.
This passage may have led toward a royal complex.
Decorative floors hint at wealth beneath the city.
Ritual spaces remain clearly identifiable.
Harbor infrastructure extends farther than maps suggest. Egyptian symbols persist throughout the ruins. Some paths descend into areas still unexplored.
The destruction here was sudden and overwhelming.
Alexandria rests silently, its history written in stone beneath the sea.
At greater depths, the city becomes more fragmented.
Even isolated fragments reveal the immense scale of these monuments. This causeway once guided visitors into the heart of the city.
Offerings were placed here during public ceremonies.
Royal imagery remained central to Alexandria's identity.
Sections of the harbour slid into the sea intact. Maritime tools still lie where ships once moored. Architectural elements collapsed, but remained close to their original positions.
This area likely hosted public gatherings and rituals.
The deeper we go, the clearer the city's former grandeur becomes. Some sections of Alexandria remain largely untouched.
This shrine may have served a local community.
Processional routes once guided worshippers through the city.
Ceremonial art still tells fragments of forgotten stories.
Stone basins like this were used for ritual cleansing.
Written records were lost when the sea claimed the city.
Monuments fell together as the ground gave way.
Collapsed structures created natural basins like this. Here, the destruction was especially concentrated. Alexandria's sacred spaces remain frozen in time.
At the city's edge, structures become more scattered. Markers like this once defined districts of ancient Alexandria. City walls crumbled as the coastline shifted.
Only fragments of written history remain.
Statues here shell away from the city centre.
Natural forces reshaped the ruins after they sank.
Loose objects collected at the city's outer edges.
Even at the outskirts, monumental architecture remains.
Here, the city finally gives way to open sea. This is where ancient Alexandria ends beneath the waves. Even after reaching the city's edge, unanswered questions remain.
This raised platform may have served a ceremonial purpose.
Monuments collapse together during the city's final moments. Symbols carved in stone still mark sacred spaces. Decorative elements once crowned Alexandria's architecture.
Collapsed structures piled atop one another as the ground failed.
Every layer holds traces of daily life.
Some areas remain inaccessible, even today.
Much of Alexandria is still hidden beneath sediment. The city offers clues, but keeps its greatest secrets. Even sacred temples have succumbed to the sea's slow embrace.
Royal imagery is scattered, yet still recognizable beneath centuries of water.
Walls once protected the city, now merely mark its ruins.
Ritual objects like this endured even after the city sank.
Columns once towering above the city now lie broken on the seabed. Each fragment contributes to the silent narrative of Alexandria. Altar stones still hint at centuries-old ceremonies. Guardians of the past rest quietly beneath the waves. The scale of destruction is staggering, yet remarkably preserved. Alexandria lies in silence, a city lost to time, but forever remembered beneath the sea.